What's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Pokemon TCG Live today with my Meloetta EX, Steven's Metagross EX deck. And of course we have the new Genesect in here as well, new-ish. Both Genesect and Meloetta came out of the black and white dual set from the Black Bolt pack, and both help out Metagross, and I thought it'd be fun to try and use both of them together. Steven's Metagross is the guy we're going to be trying to attack with and use its ability and whatnot. If you haven't seen this guy, it's very bulky. It's got 340 HP. It's a Steven's card, so it has to evolve from, the Steven's Beldum, Steven's Metang, and so on. It's got the ability X Boot. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a basic Psychic and a basic Steel, or one of each, and attach them to your Psychic and or Steel Pokemon in any way you like. Then you shuffle your deck. Fortunately, we're only doing 200 damage, which isn't terrible, but it's not great. And the cost isn't too bad since we can accelerate the energies with a metal and 2 colorless being the cost. And then we're weak to fire. There's not a whole lot of fire decks, so that's good. And then we resist grass, which is kind of nice. There are some grass decks. Then we have a retreat cost of 3, which we can pay if we're going to be attacking with this anyways. But Meloetta and Genesect both help out Metagross because Meloetta, its ability Debut Performance, says if you go first, this Pokemon can use attacks during your first turn. I got inspiration from pairing Metagross with Meloetta from Dragapult being paired with Meloetta. Meloetta was used to use TM Evo, and then you get your Dracloaks out. Then you can use Dracloak and potentially Crispin attack with Dragapult on your second turn. Well, Metagross should easily be able to power itself up. We just need to get out the Metagross. So Meloetta with TM Evo, in the same way, we can get out our Metangs, and then we just need to find a Metagross and an energy, and we can attack with Metagross on our second turn. Just kind of a way to turbo out our Metagrosses. And then of course the Genesect, just like it does in Golden Go and other metal decks, it has the ability Metallic Signal. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 evolution metal Pokemon. So not the Beldums, but the evolutions, so Metang and Metagross, and you get to put them into your hand. So we're only playing one of it. We have 2 Meloettas just because prioritizing getting the TM Evo off turn 1, but we still have the Genesect in here to find us our Metagross or Metangs if we need another one or something. But Genesect will find us our 2 Metagrosses and not make it so we have to play 2 Ultra Balls in order to find them. So I'll put the full list on the screen so you can see the deck. And I'll be honest, I have not tested it again. I just kind of wanted to try it out. So maybe doing too much here. We have the Meloettas, the Genesect. We also still have Carbink. We have the Granite Cave Stadium that makes us tank hits a little bit more, but we also have turbo cards in here to try and find the Meloetta TM Evo turn 1, like Carmine and Squawkabilly, Secret Box to be able to find all the pieces we need. Latias is also, I think, reasonable since we need to retreat into the Meloetta if it's not already in the active spot, and we need an energy on Meloetta, so we can't do that without Latias or an air balloon. So we also have an air balloon in here. And Squawkabilly, like I said. So a lot going on, but it sounded fun and I wanted to try it out. So let's go over the numbers and then we'll get into the games. So going from left to right here, first we have the Latias, like I just said. It gives basic Pokemon free retreat, so we can retreat into our Meloetta on the first turn and then do attach TM Evo, and then ideally have 2 Beldums on the bench and don't prize more than one of our Metangs, and we can evolve 2 of our Beldums up. We can also attack with this thing. If this guy did 210, it would actually be reasonable though, but unfortunately it doesn't. I guess it is kind of reasonable though, because we can one-shot Dragapult if we have Clefairy down. So but it is a Psychic type, not a Dragon, so we can power it up with the Metagross. Then we have the Clefairy. It makes Dragons weak to Psychic. This guy one-shots Dragapult, or it'll make it so our other Psychic types like Mew or Latias can one-shot Dragapult. And Full Moon Rondo might be the hardest hitting attack we have also. Without copying things with Mew, I think if both of us have full benches, this will be hitting harder than Metagross by a little bit. What do we hit? Like 220? So if we don't have access to an item to make our Metagross hit a little bit harder, like you could one-shot a Fez with this. Then we have the Meloetta. For the ability is in here mostly, but because we're playing Psychic Energies, that was also what made me want to try out Meloetta with Metagross. So then we can use our Echoed Voice attack if we want to. We could attack with this thing and do 30, and then the next turn we do 110. It's not great, but it's something. It's kind of fun. And we're a Psychic type, like we already mentioned, so all these guys can get energies accelerated to them. Mew is some draw, but also we can accelerate energy, so we can use the Genome Hacking attack, copying Dragapult or whatever our opponent has. So it's pretty nice attacker, kind of a toolbox way of playing the Metagross. There may be some other ones, but like I said, I just kind of threw this together and have the staples from the other version of Metagross with the stuff to try and make the Turbo Meloetta stuff work at the same time. So then we have the one Carbink. This guy makes it so we take less damage. Our Stevens guys take less damage. And I think we have the bench space for it. So I figure let's still have one of it in here. And it does benefit from Latias or the air balloon, giving it free retreat. One Fez for the draw. We can't accelerate energies to this. I need to remember that. But we could attack with it still. But we can't use Metagross to accelerate energies to it because it has to be a Psychic or a Metal type Pokemon, but still great for the draw. And then Genesect, for its ability is great. We could attack with it. Protect Charge, we do 150 and then we take 30 less. Unfortunately, Genesect doesn't benefit from the Carbink or the Stadium, but it's a little tankier with its ability, or its secondary effect on its attack. I was considering Heroic Cape, and that'd be kind of cool to slap on your Metagross or Genesect, but I think Secret Box is hard to beat with trying to find all those pieces turn one. And if we just draw a Secret Box, that helps a lot, you know. Then we have 4 Beldums, 3 Metang, and 3 Metagross. The Dragapult one was playing like 4-4-3, but our, you know, stage 1 doesn't have a really broken ability like Dracloak, so, and also we don't probably need to get out. I mean, I think we're playing 3 Metagross either way, so it's just like, do we want the 4th Metang or not? I think 3's fine, hopefully. We don't have our candies, as you can see, but I mean, hopefully we're reliably going turn 1 Team Evo, so we shouldn't need it. So yeah, it's just the only Stevens, Beldums, and Metang, and then the Metagross. And then we have the one Squawkabilly. If we need to play it to like try and find stuff on the first turn, we have the Squawk in the deck. And then for the items, we have, for the Pokemon search first, we got 4 Buddy Poffin, 4 Nest Ball, and 3 Ultra Ball. We need to find 2 Beldums. We also need to find the Meloetta. And then we need to find the Genesect or find our Metagross some other way, finding other Pokemon later on. So we need a lot of Pokemon search. I think it's a little reasonable. Maybe it's too much. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Then we have 2 Super Rod for recovery. You could play the Energy Recycler, the one that shuffles back 5 energies, but because we may be squawking or carmining, I like 2 Super Rods. It's basically like, you know, both of them together get you a little bit more energy than the one Recycler, but that'll also get us Pokemon if we have to discard stuff off of Carmine, Squawk, or Ultra Balls. So, or like attack with something twice, you know, that one of the one-ofs like Clefairy. Then we have the one Vessel to find energies. We could find it off of Secret Box. Maybe you don't need it, but I kind of like the idea of it. Then for the stadiums, we have the 2-town store to find the TM Evo. That's pretty much the only reason we have it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have it. And I believe the Dragapult one was playing like 3 of these, but I think 2 plus the Secret Box should be good. And then we also have 2 Granite Cave. I like the idea of having 2 of this since we could just ditch it and when we don't have any of it. So at least having 2 of this, we can always recycle the Carbink if we end up having to like discard it, but this we can't get back. So if we have this in play, our Metagross takes 30 less damage from attack, and then the Carbink makes us takes even more, 30 less, so then we're taking 60 less. We basically have 400 HP, and it can make a difference. So we could just sit up there and attack things with our Metagross. I think the real problem will be when we're not taking knockouts, which makes me want to have more bosses orders, but it can only have fit 2 right now, which maybe you could take out 1 Granite Cave for the boss, or 3rd boss, maybe a Vessel for the 3rd boss. But we have 4 Carmine just to, you know, do turn 1 things, 3 Iono for some hand disruption and to be able to draw ourselves later on, and then the 2 boss. But I kind of want more. And we aren't, again, we're not a Dragapult deck, so we don't have Dracloaks for draw support. So maybe this is not going to work at all, but I think it'll be all right. We'll be able to thin out energies with Metagross's ability. We really just need to get the Metagross out, and then the deck can kind of function. So I think it should be okay. Then we have the 2 TM Evo, 1 Air Balloon, and the 1 Vitality Band, which makes it so we can one-shot Pokemon with 210 HP with our Metagross. So, and then 5 metals and 4 psychics. You don't need the metals, or I mean, you don't need a specific energy to use TM Evo on Meloetta, but ideally, you know, maybe putting a psychic on it would be good. But at the same time, we need the metals for Metagross and Genesect. I guess you do need 2 psychics for Latias, so maybe, I don't know which is better to have 4 or 5 of, but that's what we're going with. Let's see how it goes. I'm excited to try it out. All right, hopping into this first one. The Meloetta felt broken with Dragapult, but Dracloaks make a big difference. So, but I think we'll still be able to pretty quickly get out the Metagross, and Metagross is tanky. If we can get out the Metagross and some of the tank cards, I think it could feel pretty broken for Metagross too. So, and then the Genesect too to find the evolutions. I don't know. That actually require, we have to go first though to kind of pull off. Okay, and they're going first, yeah. We'll see how often we actually go first, but it doesn't feel as broken when you go second, because like you don't need to play Carmine in your deck if you're going second. So, all right, well, we just don't have a way to find Meloetta or basics, and we're gonna be losing a Granite Cave and a boss already. But we can play, oh, we're up against a Rockets deck. We can play Town Store, then play Carmine. Hopefully we find a Poffin Meloetta energy. And we should be pretty okay into their deck. I mean, like, Spidops we resist, which is nice. And the Mewtwo, I don't think can one-shot our Metagross, but I could be wrong. Maybe there's some modifiers. All right, losing another energy. I think that's what we do though. Well, that didn't work out great. We'll grab a Vitality Bands. I don't know, just in case they Iono us and bump our stadium at the same time. And we'll thin out some evolutions. Oh, thin out these. We also have to keep in mind if we discard our Metangs, we can't Team Evo it, and now this one's in our hand, so we also can't Team Evo. Well, let's see what happens. Yeah, this is part of me wants to not include the Granite Cave and the Carbinks for reasons like this. Like, we're just discarding them. We could potentially play a fourth Metang or another boss. But the tankiness is kind of what helps Metagross to be successful also. Oh, maybe I should have retreated in the Genesect, because if they get a full bench, we're dead. I don't think they're getting a full bench though, hopefully. So then we could retreat into Genesect, I guess, and tank a hit next turn. Although they just did play the search out the boss, so they're probably going to be able to finish off our guy. But maybe they don't even pivot. I think they're probably stuck here, so never mind. Maybe I just leave the Mew in the active then, in case they don't have an energy, but okay. That's nice. We're just missing energies. If I didn't add 2 metal Pokemon in my hand last turn, I think we actually would have been able to draw 1 with Mew, right? Now we're not going to be able to. So I'm just gonna add this. And they added the boss card to their hand. But I mean, this guy's gonna one-shot our Mew anyways, right? So if I retreat the Mew, they can just use boss and then knock us out with this. If I don't retreat the Mew, then they'd have to attack with this, I think. So I think we just wait. We're just gonna end. Not looking super great, but if we get a Metagross setup, which will take another 2 turns, we could maybe do something. You know what I mean, though? Granite Cave, Carbink, like, is what helps. Like, we're doing 200 damage. Obviously, being able to use Clefairy, well, they're just gonna, are they gonna knock out Genesect? Obviously, being able to use Clefairy, being able to use other things to attack is an advantage. Charm doesn't really make a difference on this. We're still two-shotting it. We're not one-shotting it with anything, as far as I know. Have we seen them play anything else? Do we know if they have another supporter in their hand already? Nope. All right, and we're on odd prizes. That's fine. I think we're going to put up Genesect. But we'll promote Mew. It'd be real nice to find another basic. Another way to put down some more Beldums. Oh, that's pretty good. All right. Well, I think we go for Fez, because we also don't have anything. And we're just going to sacrifice something here. All right, is there anything else in the deck? No. Okay, cool. And yeah, we're not gonna be able to get our hand low enough for Mew. Come on. Okay, another one. And a stadium bump. Can we just get another Beldum? I think we bumped their stadium. This is our last Granite Cave, though. And I think we just put the energy on this. Oh wait, I could have TM Evo'd, I just realized. But no, we can't. We have nothing in the deck. So I took it all out. I think we just bump it. All right. Hopefully I don't have a gust. Don't gust me, please. Son of a bitch. You're gonna kill my freaking Metang. All right. Well, that was a reason not to attach the metal, I guess, but... I don't think they're whiffing here. It's kind of close. All right. Now we need some recovery. Evolve that guy. Could do a TM Evo here if we find a Super Rod. I can Ultra Ball. I don't know what we'd want to Ultra Ball. A Metagross. Plus a Vitality Band. I don't think we would need those to get a Beldum, and then I could draw. But I mean, I'd also take... I don't know how many Beldums are in there right now. So I think let's just draw. Okay. Is there another Beldum in here? Thank goodness. We have 2 Super Rods. Now we don't really want to sack our Genesect if we're gonna Iono. So what would we want to sacrifice instead? Wait a second. We can copy this with Mew. Oh well, we can Iono, then we can use Genesect. So I think let's just do that. And if we were... No, we're not going to use TM Evo, I don't think. All right, let's just Iono. Maybe I should have discarded the TM Evo, attached it. Okay, and we could Secret Box for... Rod TM Evo. Doesn't seem too bad. Discard this. I think this is okay. Okay. And grab another Iono. Then we can rod back Beldum double Metang. I don't know how many energies. And then we can attack with Genesect, I think. Do we want to put back any more energy? Or do we want to put back any energies? I mean, I know that we could just kind of pivot between Metagross. Is there a reason to put back another Metang and Beldum? Like maybe we just do this. Then we can TM Evo that, and then we can get Metagross. And then we have last bench space open. I think we'll just do that instead. Then we'll grab 2 Metagross. Retreats into this guy. And we'll do TM Evo. Look at us go. Turn 3? Turn 3 Metagross? Or turn 4? I'm not sure. Maybe even putting up Genesect was a bad idea, though. Because I think they can just kill it. Yeah, they'll just kill it with Mewtwo, and then they just knock out another 2-prizer with a boss. And they can knock out Mew with a boss. Because Spidops just does enough. Well, we'll see. We'll at least be able to attack with Metagross. I don't think there's any way, even if they had, what's it called? The Choice Band. This guy caps at 330. So we can Iono them and just hope they have nothing for quite a while. And I don't think Carbink was in the deck, but I'm not sure. And I think we'll get the energies out before we Iono, so we don't draw into energies. Right, one of each of those. Boom, boom. We'll use this guy's ability and put one on itself. That's fine, I think. Psychic on this guy, Mental on this guy. And then, I don't know about this Vitality Bands. I think we're just gonna play Iono, then Fez. All right, Rod. It's Fez, and then, I don't know, let's see if Carbink's in the deck. I don't think it is, though. Nope. All right. And we have no Gust left. I don't think we really want to put any of these down. We want to get back 3 energies when we do play the rod, so I'm not going to play it yet. Just stomp on them. I hope you like that, Mewtwo. And we're going to have to retreat this time. Like, we have to pivot right now because they're going to hit us for 280. Puts us in range of their spider. We actually... Oh, maybe we would want another... Metagross. Like, a third Metagross, we could retreat, attack... And then they're going to hit us for... They're not even going to 2-hit KO us with the spider. Excuse me. And then we can take like 2 hits maybe with 1 Metagross and switch into the next one. But I guess we need the energies too, so... Alright. Well, I don't think anything else... These guys, everything dies if they have that item. Then we just retreat. I don't think we used the balloon yet. Maybe we should have, I don't know. I think if they guess this guy up, we're dead anyways, right? So, and we do have 2 energies in the deck. And we can Super Rod back. Like, it's 3 more energies, or like, wait, we did prize an energy. I think we have a, no, I don't. Do you have any other Beldums? No, we would have to get a Beldum now. And we'd have to get a Metang now. And that would leave us with not enough energies to even attack with a third Metagross. I think we just attack. All right, we got our energy. We are not a Terra, but they can pivot with this. Oh, and we did prize a boss. Okay, that's good. Boss and a Carbink we would like. And now they can't Gust knock out our Mew, which is good. We're taking 60 reduced damage. Oh, we could win with 1 Metagross. Is there anything we would, I mean, maybe we would just want to rod back energies, I think. So I think we do that. Just in case they go for some trapping thing and Iono us at the same time. I'm not sure. I don't think we can power up another one though. And I don't think we need Genesect. And yeah, like we could manually attach to Fez in the back if we wanted to or something. I think we just attack. Oh, if they have Sneasel Rocket Energy, they can kill our Metagross. Okay, boss. Would have liked the Carbink there. Don't like that. So it doesn't really matter that we got rid of a guy there. But they are dead drawing, it seems. A lot of extra energies. All right, and they're hitting for 90 again, right? Okay. But they have one spider left. I think we just hit. Don't think I'm missing anything. I have no more stadiums to dig for to bump theirs. Wait, I did. What? Get out of here. My bad. I didn't realize I was prized. All right, so we can bump that. I don't think that gives them anything. Oh, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Holy crap. Oh my God. Bump the stadium. Is there a reason to retreat? I don't think so. I think we just attack. I don't think there's a reason to do anything. Oh my God. Let's go. And the Granite Cave, I don't know, made us take 30 less one turn or so. At least one of the turns. Let's go! Let's freaking go! Okay, I kind of brain farted at the start of the last game. I was literally talking about it, but we also didn't need to play Meloetta. I mean, I know I didn't bench it, but I think at the starting hand I had Mew, Energy, TM Evo with the town store. Yes, we could have just attached Energy to Mew. All I had to find was the Poffin, you know. But yeah, I missed that a little bit. Okay. Well, I think we'd rather have Mew than Latias down if we don't need to play Latias. And then we can Secret Box for Nest Ball. We need Poffin too. Well, we need another Pokemon searching card. Right? I think we're missing. If I play Secret Box, we can get Town Store, Poffin or whatever, Carmine. I think we play it and we just kind of hope we find the missing pieces. I think we're going to be discarding our whole hand here, so I don't think we need that. And we can grab another Carmine. We could bench Fez. They are playing something with Wellspring, Terra Box or Ogre Box. Do we want to bench Fez when it can get like trapped? I don't know. I think let's do that. Let's grab Town Store. Oh, I guess, yeah, we'll thin out that. Carmine. Poffin. Poffin because we just need to find Nest Ball or Ultra Ball and then we can find the Meloetta. And Poffin will thin out more cards. All right, how many rods do we have? One rod and only one Metagross here. Okay. Okay, I think we're gonna play the Fez down. Play this. Play that. And we don't want to play the Energy because we need to find the Meloetta. We can play the TM Evo and draw one card. But if we don't draw the one card that we need, you know, we could just draw, let's see. Yeah, first card would have been a Metal. All right, we got the Ultra Ball for Meloetta. And we have to lose Granite Cave Carbink. Unless we want to lose a Metang. We could lose a Metang. I think that'd be okay. Yeah, I think we can lose one. And then we can keep I think we keep the Granite Cave. I think we lose the Carbink. Because this thing can just get sniped. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, you guys take 30 less. Yeah. I'll do that. And I don't really want to draw into Metangs right now. Surely we don't. Surely we don't draw into Metangs right now. Cool. Could get down another Beldum. I don't think we need to. Hold on to that. All right. Now we need Energy Metagross. Energy Metagross. And we can attack. We can KO this with the Vitality Band, actually. But they're probably just going to sob us. All right, the rest of the turns should be pretty easy from here. All right, they're playing the Owls. Yeah, we don't have another Metang, so we don't want to put a Beldum down until we have a way to get that back. They're losing their Latias. I think Downstore is going to give them Sparkling Crystal, isn't it? Which means they could literally go Sparkling Crystal, Crispin. Alright, double Owl and a Hoot Hoot. Where's the last two cards? Okay, Air Balloon. And Sob, alright. I wish we didn't lose our other TM Evo also. Well, that is the literal... That was the card we didn't want very much. I think I get this, play down a thing. Then we can draw one card. I don't think we want that down. We could boss up a Hoot Hoot. I think that might actually be okay. All right, we were... What the fuck? All right, I'm just gonna play this. I mean... I don't want it in our hand. I can Echoed Voice right now. You know what? That doesn't seem like a... That doesn't, it could be worse. It's Echoed Voice. Now we'll hit for 110. Knock out any single prizer they put up. We'll make it so we don't need the Vitality Band if they put up this thing. Night Stretcher, Nest Ball. All right, they're gaining Latias. That's gonna make, if this guy doesn't get killed and we could get 2 knockouts with it, maybe that would be awesome. But I got a feeling maybe I kind of wasted it by benching it, by putting it on the guy, but like, we need stuff right now. Huh. All right, so they have to play this other owl. Otherwise, they're not doing anything here. They have to retreat now if they want to retreat. Okay, they're gonna... And this freaking guy is dead because of them bumping our stadium. So do they get Crispin? All right, Crispin Nest Ball. They're playing the Nest Ball. Okay. All right, so they're just gonna kill us. Hopefully they just kill us. I would much prefer that. Then we can use Fez. We don't lose our vitality bands. But at the same time, if they do snipe the guy, like, they have nothing else. They're just gonna draw with Mew next turn. Okay. Okay. They are going in with this guy. They've used their Noctowls. And they sobbed? We're gonna hit him. Huh, I don't really want to use that. I'm just gonna 2-hit KO them. Or hit them and then they go Tropicos and we Iono after that. Now they're in range of a, we could Torrential Pump Ogerpon with Mew and snipe a Noctowl with it. But we can't hit this guy in the bench. We get it on the active though. Nice job, Meloetta. It's so weird. Like, I could see them not wanting to KO Meloetta because it's like, it sucks. But at the same time, just going after a Metang, they only take 1 prize. And that's what's going to happen. Nope, just kidding. They're KOing Fez, which makes sense. Yep, ignore me. All right, well, we'll Iono these stupid Beldums to the bottom of the deck. We need to find our Super Rod to put back our Fez, and a Metagross would be cool, a Carbink. This bear is going to be annoying. But, I mean, we still 2-shot it. Dropagos is equally annoying because we don't KO it. I don't know what is happening. We hit them for 30 because then they're dead to Metagross. And I still don't want Iono yet. And this Nest Ball, we can get Clefairy. We could get... What else is in the deck? Let me check the deck list. Oh, Genesect. Fuck, we could have hit them with Metagross. Yeah. That would have been good. Well, we'll get it and get the Metagross now. I think this is okay. Oh wait, we can copy Crown Opal. Oh, but we'd have to copy it and knock them out at the same time. All right, well, let's put the energies on Metagross. We've only got 3 left in the deck. All right. I don't know why they didn't attack there. Fez should have died. And then maybe I would have realized that I got Metagross when I top decked the Nest Ball, but I totally blanked on that. I did not realize what I drew. My bad. I don't know, maybe it would have been better just to hit for 200, but then we're getting hit back for 240. Like, just to soften them up, Meloetta does it. I mean, we do give up the 2 prizes. And now Metagross can take 1, 2, 3 with a boss. I don't know. Well, looks like our opponent is not here. So, that's fine with me. Just gonna retreat. I don't know if we need to play this, but we're gonna do it anyways. Just gonna grab. Yeah, we'll grab both. Put one on him. Retreat the metal. Take a knockout. I think they're not here, so probably cut to the end in a second. Good prizes. Well, there it is. I don't know what happens, but we'll take it. All right, well, we got to do the turn 1 TM Evo with Meloetta that game, and then our opponent just went AFK, but I think it was okay. It's an okay setup. It's kind of what we're trying to do that's a little bit different here, so kind of happy with it, even though they weren't there at the end. Let's see, they go first or second. Are we going to need to find a Meloetta or not? All right, we do not need to play Meloetta. Get that out of your head. No Meloetta when you go second. Don't need it. And we are just missing the TM, the technical machine. We have Poffin. We can TM Evo with our Fez. Ooh, but are we up against Raging Bitch? I don't think so. I think it's... Whoa! Shoot. All right. We resist them. Okay, and they have the Terra Stadium. Well, that sucks. Hate it when your grass deck whiffs bug catching sets. That shouldn't have happened, but we'll take it. Yanmega hits for 210, right? So our Fez is dead in the active. Just make sure. Yanmega 210, yep. Okay, top deck Beldum is pretty good. I had a TM Evo a Beldum with the Beldum. We can Nest Ball for Squawk. Puffin. Oh, Genesect, we want that guy too. Do we have TM Evo in the deck? We only have 1. We prized Secret Box and a Town Story and a TM Evo. Well, that makes it a little harder. So we can Ultra Ball away. I think we can Ultra Ball away the energies, maybe. We'll get Genesect and Squawk. Wait, I forgot to check the Metangs. Okay, we do have 2 Metangs. All right, Team Evo Energy, here we come, baby. Well, we haven't played a supporter. I think we play Vessel, discard Poffin, grab an energy. We're also going to use Genesect. Grab. Doesn't matter. We're going to play Genesect. Oh, and then I'm going to Iono them, though. Put these in our hands. Oh, yeah, I want to Iono them. We'll see more cards this way. Come on, give us the TM. Then we don't draw into those things. Fuck! Damn it! Well, that sucks. I can sacrifice this Beldum. I think we sacrifice a Beldum. I think that makes sense. Then we'll get Fez too. I don't know about playing our Granite Cave. So I think we'll just wait. Dang it, man. We put energies in our hand. We put Pokemon in our hand. We put everything to the bottom of the deck. And we gave our opponent 6 cards. We prized Secret Box, Town Store, second Team Evo, though. So a little unlucky prizes. All right, so this is like Terrabox. Yanmega, that's cool. Do all of the energies have to go to the same Pokemon with Yanmega? Yeah, move 3 energies from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. Crispin with Yanmega. I like the idea of Yanmega with these guys, but I don't know if you need Crispin exactly. Also, Clefairy seems like not a good card to play against our deck, but whatever. Yeah, I don't think our Metang can kill this. That'd be kind of funny if it did. No, yeah, we do 70. So we'll hit it for 140 if we were to attack with that. Put up this guy to pivot. Come on, TM Evo me. All right, I think we grab double Metang. And then we will Fez. Oh no, the Metangs are at the bottom of the deck. So I think we can Fez first. What else is at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, we should find our TM Evo. We got this. All right. Didn't find it. Don't really want to discard my hand here. We have another Beldum. We only have 3 energies in the deck. Single Super Rod. No bosses. All right. We have Mew, Clefairy. Okay. Oh, bosses. Both bosses are in our hands, and the other rod is in our hands. I could see retreating into Genesect and we just leave Genesect up there. Because Genesect can take a hit from anything. And then we're not going to one-shot anything anyways, except for this. The only thing we're not going to we could one-shot this hypothetically, but I think we just retreat in the Genesect. Don't play anything. Then we can attack with Genesect next turn with Metagross, his ability. And then... yeah, I don't want to play boss. I want to kill this thing, actually, so... and he could get down another Beldum. I think we prized a Metang, I can't remember. Yeah. I think we're good. Cool. I don't know what they have, but apparently nothing. Retreating Clefairy, that's fine. I think we just hit into this thing. I don't know though. I mean, we could just boss KO Clefairy. All right, they're gonna KO Fez. We can rot it back. That Ogerpon's a little scary, but we have the Vitality Bands. And they're just moving energies to another Yanmega. This is what I don't... yeah, I'm nervous about them pivoting between Yanmegas. If I hit... if I just boss... I mean, I think we're putting up this. Wait, they can't even one-shot this guy. Alright, we drew that. Alright, let's see. Do we have our other Metang? No, we don't. Hmm. Three energies in hand, 2 in discard. That's 5. And then 3 more. So we just prized 1. And then we'll just take out Clefairy. Then we'll be tankier with this guy. So we'll take 60 less damage because we're also resisting them, so they'll only do 150. So they're 2 at KOing us. And then we can hit into the Yanmega. Then they're going to pivot into another one. And then we can boss the 1. Maybe we just hit this. Just bump their stadium and we'll just hit this thing. And I think I shuffle back Fez and the energies. And I'll play a metal on this guy. And I'm just going to wait on the Vitality Band in case they, I don't know, play a random thing. A random tool scrapper, something or other. Another Clefairy's coming down. Like, we just need to be able to one-shot one of the things one time that they put up. Okay, good. Glad we played the rod. Glad we played the other thing. Now we can put down Carbink. All right, they had the bump anyways. That makes no difference. All right. I think we do retreat this, though. We'll just retreat into Metagross. Prevent them from taking a prize. All right. And retreat. Go Metagross. We'll play Carbink. I don't know if we want to put down Latias or anything else. And I think I maybe want to play Iono at some point, so we're just gonna hit them. All right, Metang Poffin. This does give them like a single prize they could knock out, but this guy only needed 70 more HP to get knocked out anyways, so I don't think that matters. All right, so now we just need our tool. If you don't have, because I didn't play it, makes me kind of wish I played it. I could see just Carmining this hand though. We're not losing anything like, well, we're losing the Fez, but I do want to just take a prize. Town Store, Vitality Bands. We're not going to be able to play Boss if we find it, because we'll be Carmining. We have another Iono anyways. I think we can just Carmine. And I guess Clefairy could actually be a good attacker to one-shot something too, if we happen to not find something. So I'm just gonna play that down and then we'll Carmine. All right, we found it. And we could play a Rod. I don't know. Only putting back 2 energies. I think we still have 2 in the deck, so we could move or attack with anything. All right, there's the box. And grass decks really hate fighting metal decks. I know I've been frustrated playing against them. So it is a good matchup for us since we resist and then we're taking reduced damage from Carbink and the stadium if we have it. I like the idea of Clefairy or Ogerpon, Yanmega, Stadium, and then Clefairy is like a bigger attacker because Clefairy can cap out at what, 160 plus 100, 280. Well, I think we're gonna call it there for time's sake. I think we're getting close to an hour, maybe already over an hour. The first game took a while, and I think every single first turn that I took where I was able to try and do something took like a minute or two, like probably like 5 minutes. So kind of long games. The first turn, like trying to get everything you need, it wasn't very smooth. And then when we did pull it off, it's not like we got out Dracloaks. So we weren't able to pop off like Dragapult could. But maybe with some adjustments it could. I don't know if the Carbinks and Granite Caves are worth it. I really want to include them still though. excuse me, but like more outs to be able to get, you know, if you can go TM Evo and have your Genesects down on your first turn, then you literally have 2 Metagrosses next by your turn 2, because Genesect gets your 2 Metagross, like, and we almost pulled that off, I think, in one of them, but I don't think we ever actually did. I think the Vitality Band's still worth it. Air Balloon, like, there's so many things you need, and we do need quite a bit of energies. Maybe we could go down, maybe we could, but we do need 3 to attack. I don't know if I'd want to go, maybe we could take out like 2 at the most. Maybe you don't need the Vessel. Yeah, I think we could maybe take out Vessel, actually. Put that, a 4th Ultra Ball? I don't know. Overall, it's pretty fun, though. I definitely mess around with this some more and just try it out, not recording. If you're interested in trying it out, there'll be a thing in the description to copy and paste, as always. But yeah, I mean, a couple of things to keep in mind. You don't have to use Meloetta if you're doing TM Evo turn 2. Don't make that mistake. I think it's just a TCG Live mistake, though. It's like, you don't think of those things when you're ever playing in real life. But on TCG Live, for me, I just like, my brain shuts off sometimes. You also need to have these guys in the deck to do TM Evo. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. It's pretty straightforward otherwise, and it was a good time. So thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.